Tja, taucht denn jetzt also erstmal ab in die Schlafbananenwelt. Der Klang wird leiser. Leider ist die Sinneswahrnehmung zu schnell abgestumpft. Er hat ja keine Zeit, die Frage des Mädchens zu hören und überdenkt sein Abenteuer noch einmal.
The answer is simple, miss. This gentleman here, he wants to visit the past more than anyone else in the room.
What's the big fudging idea here? Is this all there is?
We meet again, sir.
I've seen run-down saloons fancier than this place. You call this a theophany?
Crafting an attractive but deceptive vision is a crude method, entirely opposite to the values that the Slumbanana Monkey aims to share with people. Many other members before you have come here seeking something, but these tend to be the usual: truth, happiness, peace, and the like. Unfortunately, there are no answers here. Only one question. Will this make you worse off?
What is this fudging nonsense?
Have patience. I will explain everything in detail. For example, if I asked you to give up malt juice, what would be your first thought? You'll want to get a drink before that, won't you? That should be the exact thought in your head right now.
Don't pull that nonsense on me. A classic will always be a classic. Hold on there, partner. Sometimes you gotta try something new.
Introspection is key, no matter the hour. You see, these are the thoughts that come to your mind when you were given that question. Sadly, it appears that whichever option you choose, there will be some lingering regret. With that, let's go on to imagine a scenario that doesn't hold true in reality.
Und in wachsamen Augen der beiden verschwinden die zwei Gedankenströme abrupt und spurlos.
If the dependence on the drink was never there to begin with, this problem would naturally not exist, and the resulting thoughts would also disappear. Here's a question. Will this make you worse off?
Holy bananas. What's gotten into me? He's right. I don't have the urge to drink at all. Messing around in my head like that. No wonder the synesthesia beacon's all screwed up. No. This busted thing can't do it alone. So who's the scoundrel behind all this?
Moving on. Let's turn our attention toward issues that are a little more complicated. Say, I see. That is one vast and endless wall of rage you have there.
Since you know, think before you speak. Don't go asking for trouble, you banana.
Calm yourself. Slumbanana Monkey wouldn't preach about forgiveness or burying the hatchet. Now that's something even I'd find annoying. Instead, it'd support you taking vengeance into your own hands. Just like this.
Ernsthaft? Müssen wir jetzt kämpfen? Na gut. Nichts leichter als das.
Until everything burns to ashes! Firefly sets in the sea ablaze!
Had Hedge your bets. Spend freely. All in.
I venture forth to hunt forever. Triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
This is more than a battle.
No dirty tricks. Watch your head.
Fangs and claws got dull.
There's no reason if those with a loaded gun, those who dig their own grave.
The dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Don't worry, this one's on me. Bring it on. There's your reward.
Watch your head.
I venture forth
Take
forever.
four in this
Triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Okay, mit diesem Kampf sind wir also gleich am Ende angelangt.
Stand still. Time's up. Detonate.
All in. Watch your head.
Calibrating. Let's duel. Those with the loaded gun, those who dig their own grave.
Never hesitate! Oh! Oh dear. I venture forever. Triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
All in.
Too slow.
Initiate cleanup.
until everything burns to ashes!
Sure, I'll play along.
How do you feel?
What a load of hogwash. You reckon taking aim at phony targets is gonna get your blood pumping?
I understand, but venting your anger can help relieve the tension you built up. And when that happens, you'll be less averse to accepting unpalatable advice. Now, just like before, imagine a scenario that doesn't hold true in reality. For a person who has made revenge their sole purpose in life, what would happen if their hatred were to vanish? Will this make you worse off?
Rotten bananas. What wacky theory are you trying to prove? Well, what the heck? I actually feel pretty good right now. Yeah. Who banana fudging cares about revenge?
Excellent. You're very perceptive. Let's move on to the next lesson then. Galaxy Ranger. I know very well hatred isn't something that can be easily erased. This will be your toughest lesson. But I'll be with you throughout. Now then.
Wenn du alles vergisst, was dich mit der Welt verbindet. Ja, weiter.
Will this make you worse off, Mr. Ranger?
Es ist ein entscheidender Moment. Und der Mann namens Boothill weiß es genau. Oder besser gesagt, der Mann, der einmal als Boothill bekannt war.
I ain't quite sure what you're talking about, but you sure seem mighty fascinating. Nice to meet you, partner. What's your name?
This isn't the first time we've met, but you can call me Prof. Nana Premon.
Oh, a cultured soul, then.
No, I'm just a research ape. And you'll soon be mentioned in my research report. Handling the commotion at the university is easy. The main concern has always been here, Dreamflux Reef. If it weren't for the need to eliminate you as a variable, I wouldn't have purposely slowed down. And with that, the class here has come to an end. Get a move on, dear student. I'll be waiting for you at the end to unveil a new chapter of your life.
Tja, beginne ein neues Kapitel im Leben? Mal sehen.
Erudition is but an affliction that the average person cannot bear. Losing it will not make you any worse off.
Tja, der Club der toten Bananen oder Dichter.
Forgetting these colors will not make you any worse off.
Tja, jetzt wird alles schwarz-weiß.
Sound will only introduce frustration and anxiety.
Okay, jetzt hören wir auch nichts mehr. Oder jetzt ist alles bloß noch ein verdampftes, ja, Dampfen. Die Dunkelheit hüllt alles in Schweigen. Obwohl kein Geräusch zu vernehmen ist, kann man sich leicht vorstellen, welche Worte in diesem Moment erklingen. Selbst wenn du die Fähigkeit verlierst, alles zu sehen, wirst du dadurch nicht weniger glücklich sein. Egal wie man es betrachtet, der Mann hinkt immer einen Schritt hinterher. Die Falle, in der er bereitwillig hingelaufen ist, macht jegliche Feuerkraft zunichte, die er einsetzen wollte. Und so ist sein Schicksal besiegelt, nachdem er seinen Erzfeind gefunden hat. Wie jene, die einmal Menschen waren, wird auch er sich in einen Affen verwandeln. Na, das glaube ich jetzt nicht so ganz. Au. Das Gefühl von Schmerz bleibt leider, doch er ist gerechtfertigt, wenn es darum geht, dass jemand wieder zu Sinn kommt. Egal wann und egal wo.
Hey, wake up! Wake up!
Ein mächtiges Ninjutsu.
I made it in time. Thank goodness you didn't end up like that.
What happened?
No time to explain. Hurry, I need your help. I'll go wake Montana. Hurry!
Huh?
Wait. What's going on?
This is my grace, Miss Nameless. As for your ranger friend, though, you just single-handedly destroyed his path to happiness.
Stay where you are. Don't come any closer.
Naturally, resorting to violence is not my intention. I'm only here to prove something, not to subjugate.
Prove what?
To prove that my viewpoint is in line with the desires of humans.
Montana? March 7th? What are you trying to do? Gosh, Montana! Don't you see what's going on? The bad guy's the one behind you!
How could you say that? And here, I thought you loved Slumber Nana Monkey from the bottom of your heart! You... Banna?
Oh, Montana.
I think...
Let's get out of this place now. Hurry!
As you wish. I look forward to you providing the last link in my proof.
You're a sicko! This way! Why do you seem so out of it? Haven't you woken up yet?
Tja, ganz offensichtlich sind wir noch ein bisschen benommen. Aber wir haben wieder Farbe, wir haben wieder Geräusche.
Banana?
What's your problem? Why are you blocking our way?
You're free to leave if you wish, but not with my subject. He's still under observation.
Your subject?
Unlike typical humans, his modified body is impervious to physical deterioration. With a steely grit and determination that never wavers, he can easily resist all forms of corruption. A Galaxy Ranger like him. It'll be worthwhile to see what I can turn him into. Let me guess. You want to call for help right away because you're convinced these monkeys, formerly humans who have lost their minds, are under my command. If that's the case, why do you believe that you really woke up the Ranger?
That can't be right.
Mr. Galaxy Ranger, would you please fire a shot at this young lady?
Hey!
Sie dreht sich hastig um und schon ist auf das Schlimmste gefasst. Selbst der Anblick eines schlafenden Bananenaffen, der mit einer Waffe auf sie zielt und abdrückt, würde sie nicht überraschen. Mit Boothills tatsächliche Reaktion hätte sie jedoch niemals gerechnet.
But, sir, killing folks is against the law. Especially when it's a lovely lady like her.
Okay. Untermalt durch eine ungewöhnliche Stimmlage bietet sich 7. März eine skurrile Szene, wie sie nur im Speicherbereich existieren kann.
I'm the star of the show now. All because of this here gun. Oh, it's a nice gun, all right, but using it to take a life? I have no such intention. How about the two of you settle your own scores while I'll be on my way?
You... Wait a minute. Is this what you wanted me to see?
That's right. This is merely a hollow dream. So even if they turned into monkeys here, their physical bodies in the real world will not be subjected to any biological deterioration. The Ranger's extraordinarily staunch and unyielding mind made him an even more valuable specimen to be studied. His mind hasn't been completely wiped out. Instead, he is neither a monkey, nor is he a Galaxy Ranger. He's a young Boothill, one from many years back. Back when his homeland hadn't been ravaged, when he lived as a carefree child in the grasslands. A partial regression. How very interesting indeed. If memory serves, this version of him is at least 10 years removed from the older Boothill, when he first fired a shot at a bandit. Miraculous. Be it the Sweet Dreams Troop or myself, he can end it all with just one shot. But it just so happens that the decision to pull the trigger has to be made by his soul rather than his body. The child version of him now is completely incapable of firing his own gun. All right, Mr. Cowboy, come to me. Let's finish your final lesson now. A Galaxy Ranger that stands on the side of Dr. Primitive. A traitor born from nurture. This warrants several more research papers.
dreams.
Hey! Don't go over there!
Be quiet, young lady. And mind your manners while class is in progress.
Tja, die Lehren annehmen? Keine Ahnung.
Banana?
What's your problem? Why are you blocking our way?
Eigentlich würde es jetzt eher nicht tun.
Am I dreaming?
Yes, of course. This dream is based off your memories. What do you last remember? Were you herding or chopping firewood?
Neither of those. I was eating some piping hot stew. Huh. Well, that's strange. How did I fall asleep? Well, there's a lot of things I should be doing. I guess Nick's gonna kick me awake soon.
You haven't brought up that name in quite a while. But I suppose that's only right, considering where you are on the timeline. For you at this point, everything the IPC does is still in a far-off future.
What a strange dream. Everything sounds like nonsense.
It doesn't matter. It's time for you to come back to reality. How does it feel? Does waking up from a dream bring you misery?
Misery? Why, no. It's a shame you're stuck in a dream. Can't lay eyes on the land I love. It's so gorgeous. And you'd be willing to die. Right there.
It's hard to believe someone so young would use that kind of analogy.
Ain't nothing strange about that. People gotta find ways to soothe their souls. Part of that's coming to terms with life and death. There's a saying from Aragon the Partial. Death is the fairest form of grace. For the good-hearted, death keeps their purity intact. For the cunning scoundrels, death ends things clean and quick.
I see. Does that mean you're not afraid of death? If so, please extend your hand out for me. I suppose you're perfectly willing to apply the fairest form of grace to every corner of the universe? In the name of Dr. Primitive, that is. This is my final lesson for you. You shall thoroughly understand his philosophy. And with that, a star will pitifully fizzle out.
No problem, teacher. But, there's something else I have to tell you.
Ich hab dich sowas von reingelegt, du verdampfte Banane. Na?
I was worried about missing my shot. But now that I've gotten a hold of you, I reckon I won't.
What? How is this possible? The regression should have occurred already.
Whew. You want to know something? I was worried I had it all wrong just now. But now, there ain't no problem. Because only an evildoer asks why before he dies. I ain't deaf, alright? Well, you were yapping so loud. Did it ever cross your mind I could tell good from evil?
Huh?
It's as Nick said, revenge needs no excuses. Just like how there's one thing in the world that doesn't need to be taught. Taking a shot at bad guys.
How did things take such a turn? You're just a child. Even for someone born with a bad nature, the first time doing something like this should weigh heavily on their conscience.
Is that so? Well, I reckon you got that wrong. Be it a wanted criminal with the blood of many on their hands, or a young cowboy who's never fired a gun. Both share a common instinct in every sense of the word. And that's to put a bullet in anything evil. Muddle budger.
Gut.
In on a secret, little fudgehead. Tamper with my synesthesia beacon. I'm gonna put a bullet in. You think this is the faulty beacon talking? No, sure, ball. I actually mean it. Death is the fairest form of grace, especially for motherfuckers like you. Only becomes worse forms of evil with time.
Victory is inevitable!
I hit them. All in. The dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
There's no reasoning with you bunch anymore. Those with the loaded gun, those who dig the grave.
Okay, damit wären wir jetzt gleich am Ende angelangt. Der Unterricht ist gleich vorbei.
Until everything burns to ashes! Firefly takes sense of the seas of blaze!
Fangs and claws got dull.
Watch your head.
I venture forever.
Triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Ach, jetzt gibt's auch noch eine zweite Runde. Macht ja absolut keinen Unterschied.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. No dirty trick. All in.
All you stand still. Let's duel.
Sense of the seas of blaze!
So, jetzt wird's aber wirklich mal Zeit, dass wir das Affentheater hier mal beenden werden. Erst einmal hauen wir den aus dem Programm.
The dice have been cast. Bust.
Und dann noch, er sagt
Or
den hier.
maybe I'll take it all.
Don't worry, this one's on me.
Verdammt nochmal.
Fangs and claws got dull.
Never hesitate!
I venture forth to hunt. Forever.
Gut, lief ja jetzt ja doch alles genau nach Plan.
Victory is inevitable!
All in. I hit the mark.
Until everything burns to ashes!
All you stand still. Let's duel. There's your reward.
So, mein Freund Boothill.
Dying. Whatever your excuses and ideas are, I ain't gotta waste time listening to them.
Und damit hätten wir jetzt, eines von 3 letzten Achievements für diese Trailblaze-Fortsetzung. Tja, das ist ein weiterer Vorteil am Sterben. Egal welche Ausreden du dir einfallen lässt, ich verschwende bestimmt nicht meine Zeit damit, sie mir anzuhören.
Oh, am I late?
You referring to what's finished or what's only just beginning?
The one that's about to begin? Oh, right. I should go get help. You need to get your head checked, like, right now.
Get my head checked? What in forking hell are... Huh? My synesthesia beacon's back to normal? Dagnabbit! That's forking amazing! Hot diggity fudge!
Huh? So, you're saying everything went back to normal once you smashed this thing to pieces? I see. No wonder those assistant Annas only want to teach students one-on-one.
Yeah, I had a hunch. Sometimes it's just dead simple. Don't gotta be a genius. Follow me, Nameless. No need for reinforcements, seeing as how a few bullets will clear this up. Forking hell. You think you can find a better shot than me and Pentacone?
Ich weiß nicht, was ist mit Hanu? Er müsste eigentlich auch ein guter Schütze sein. So, finde den Affen, der hier das Sagen hat, und lass ihn wissen, wer hier wirklich das Sagen hat. Yippie-yay! Erledigen wir den Bananenprof Primo. Na, da bist du ja. Verdammt, ich wollte jetzt ballern.
Everything that's about to happen next isn't the end for us. With Dreamflux Reef as our starting point, a beautiful world shall descend upon all, and he will eventually cast his gaze upon us and the grand cause that we've forged together.
Grand? Grand in what way, motherfudger? Alright, folks, eyes on me. Now listen here. This whole thing's a motherfudger scheme. Go. Scurry off and hide. Ain't no harm in being foolish, but know when to steer clear.
You two again. I can forget everything else you've done, but slandering the name of Slumber Nana Monkey before Prof Nana Primon? Do you even know what you're doing?
Montana, would you please just hear me out?
Save it. You really think you can still convince him?
Mr. Ranger, perhaps going back to our origins.
Who asked you? I'm only gonna say this once. I ain't interested in hearing your philosophies, your sob stories. You're a dastardly evildoer who will cease to exist once a bullet's put into you. And guess what? I just so happen to be holding a gun right now. Since everything's turned out to be so simple, there's no need to use too much of my intellect. Catch my drift? See, I'm not here to teach a class, shirt brain. I've come to help.
Class is over! How's this for extra credit?
But no, it's not enough. There's nothing we can do.
Where are you going? Sabbatical?